welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is the first time that you're seeing one of my videos. I'm Erin and I'm glad you found me, and I hope that you'll subscribe so that you can be notified of all the future videos that I post. Today I'm going to be doing a spring tag for you. I haven't done a tag video in a while. I think the last one was probably the Christmas tag, but I've kind of lumped together the I love spring tag and the spring has sprung tag because I looked at the questions and kind of chose from each of them the questions that I wanted to answer. If you're not familiar with tag videos, basically it's so you can tag other people on YouTube to do the video as well. So I would encourage any of you out there who also make videos to do this video if you haven't done it yet. And please make sure to send me a video reply if you do that so that I can check out your video as well. The first question is, what spring trends are you most looking forward to? And to be honest, I have not been paying that close attention to what the spring trends are going to be, but typically in spring things get to be lighter colors. They bring out a lot more floral patterns, and I like all of that stuff, as well as, you know, makeup and nail colors get lighter. Everything just feels brighter and cheerier, so that's what I like about spring trends. What is your favorite spring clothing piece? I don't have a specific favorite spring clothing piece, but again, going along the lines of the first question, I like that I can wear lighter, more colorful colors. Not that winter clothing isn't colorful, it is a variety of colors, but when spring colors come out, they just seem much brighter. Plus you have more pastels and feminine colors, and me being girly as I am, I like that those colors come out again, and I like wearing them in my clothing. So I would have to say that's what I love most wearing for spring clothing, but not one specific item. What do you do during your spring break? I don't have a typical spring break because I'm now out of school, so I don't have a regular spring break like you would have in middle or high school, and I also don't have a college spring break. I typically don't take vacation in spring, not for any particular reason. It just doesn't seem to work out that way. My vacations are usually taken more in fall or winter to try to escape the cold temperatures, but I do usually go to Las Vegas in spring, but that is for work. I go to a conference there every year, so I guess that's the closest that I would get to a spring break, even though it's for work. Is it warm or cold during spring where you live? All I can say is the weather where I live in spring is very fickle. One day it could be like it is today, 65, almost 70 degrees, but overcast. Or it could then the next day be 35 degrees with high winds, so it feels freezing. So you never know what you're gonna get where I live. It changes from day to day, so you usually don't want to get too comfortable with one weather pattern, or we could know, because it could change. There's actually a saying for where I live, and maybe people have this saying in other areas as well, but it's to anyone out there who doesn't like a certain temperature or type of weather. The saying is, if you don't like the weather, wait a minute, because it's bound to change pretty quickly. But that's part of why I love living where I live, because you do have the change of seasons and it's not the same thing every single day, so keeps you on your toes a bit. Favorite spring lip color? I have to go with pinks. For some reason, now that it's spring, I'm being more drawn toward pinks. It is my favorite color, but as opposed to the more brownish fall colors or reds, I'm more drawn toward the pinks. So the one I'm loving right now is from Wet n Wild, and it's number 966, and it's called Don't Blink Pink Rose Princess. So it's a pretty, obviously pink color, but it isn't so bright that it's neon, but it has a nice pigment to it and a very nice pink color that I think flatters my skin tone. Favorite spring nail polish. This was a difficult one for me because I have a lot of nail polishes and a lot of different colors, so it was difficult to choose just one spring color, and actually I didn't. I chose two, but there were many more that I could have chosen, but these were the ones that right now stood out to me as being favorites. So the first is from Orly. It's Orly Color Blast, and it's from their Beauty and the Beast, or rather I think it's called Belle collection, which came out last summer, I believe. And this color is called Bonjour, and it's a nice pastel purple, which just makes me think spring because I think of flowers and especially lilacs. So that is definitely a favorite spring nail polish. And the other one I chose is actually on my nails right now, and it's a brand new one, and it's from Sinful Colors. I got it in my last Target Beauty box, and the color is called Wondermint, but it's not quite mint to me. It reminds me of a robin's egg blue, but it's hard to describe because it's also kind of turquoise, but I liked it when I saw it in the bottle, and then when I put it on my nails, I liked it even better, and it just makes me think and feel spring, so I had to choose this one as well as a favorite spring nail polish. The next question is favorite spring Starbucks drink. To be honest, I don't have a favorite spring Starbucks drink. When I think Starbucks for special drinks, I think more fall, Christmas time, and then summer, but spring doesn't stand out to me as a favorite Starbucks drink time. I will say as the weather gets warmer, I start to enjoy their frappuccinos and things like that, but I do have a favorite spring drink for Dunkin' Donuts, and the reason I say spring is just because they release the flavor in March and continue it into spring. So it's one of their ice cream flavors, and I'm actually enjoying it right now as I make this video for you. And I do prefer it in the iced coffee as opposed to a hot coffee, but it's just sweet without being too overly sugary, sicky sweet, and I just enjoy it as a treat now and then in spring. Favorite spring candle. Once again, I could not decide. I chose two. The first being a Bath & Body Works candle, and it is Lilac Blossom. It smells like lilacs, and it makes my house smell like spring. So I think it's a perfect candle for this time of year. And the other favorite I'm actually burning right now, it's Yankee Candle's Sunflower. And I love sunflowers. They are one of my favorite flowers. And while this isn't one of their strongest scented candles, I just love the smell of it. I love the sunflower smell. So this would have to be another favorite spring candle. For those of you looking for strong scents that are going to fill your entire house, this one might not be the one for you, and maybe if I had it in a larger size it would give off more scent, but I really enjoy it. The final question is favorite spring flower. First, I'll start by telling you that I do not have a green thumb whatsoever, so I don't know what flowers are necessarily specific to spring versus summer or that sort of thing. So one that comes to mind is tulips. Tulips say to me spring flower, and I really like tulips. I like the way they look. I like the variety of colors that they come in, but the difficulty I have about tulips is that it's hard to make them stay up. They seem to droop quite easily, but I do really like them and think that they're very pretty. Other spring flowers, or what I think of as spring flowers, would be lilacs or hydrangeas, peonies, but again, those could be summer flowers and I don't know. But I like them because I think they're pretty to look at and they smell good. That is everything for this spring tag. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I'm happy that we're heading into spring, and can you guess why? I'll give you a moment to think about it. Because now that it's spring, we're that much closer to summer, and summer is my favorite season, so that makes me really happy. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see other tag videos from me, then please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to give you a challenge. I haven't given you one of these in a very long time, but let's see if we can get this video to 10 thumbs up. That would be amazing, and I would be so happy and greatly appreciate it. And I know that you are up for the challenge and you can meet it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful spring, and I'll see you really soon in another video. Bye! For starters, I love the packaging. Oh, by the way, this is the Urban Decay Shadow Box palette. And I only have one other Urban Decay palette, which is the